What's up, guys? It is Friday, September 15th. It's 1:16 p.m. and this is the crypto newsletter. We got some massive news across the board again and again every day. And right now we're seeing Chainlink bring capital markets on chain with DTCC. Yo, massive. They do $100 trillion, right? Let me turn that down. My bad. So the DTCC, they handle the underlying transactions with the stock market, everything. I think they do derivatives as well too. Let's see here. Yeah, they do. Oh, and this reminds me, I need to kind of go back to the past with Project Ion. Yeah, so Project Ion, we might have to do a whole separate video, a deep dive on the DTCC and where we're at with this Project Ion initiative, the alternative settlement platform that leverages DLT for equity settlement across the financial services industry. They literally do let's go to it down here, right? $2.4 quadrillion in 2021. They were doing I think it was something trillion a day. Let's see. So it's not on here, but massive amounts of money, the DTCC. So let's go back to that because this is huge, because it is increasingly clear that blockchain technology is likely here to stay, with 97% of institutional investors anticipating tokenization will evolve asset management and processes and $100 trillion worth of assets in the just in the US. By the way, we nailed that XRP levy trade yesterday. I was in the Discord, link is in the bio, come join it. But over here, we had called a levy trade on XRP at 2:10 p.m. Then we closed it out last night at 10:35 p.m. for a nice, it was 2.5% gain with levy, do the math. But I entered back in on one this morning on XRP, and right now it's doing pretty well. So we'll see how that pans out later today, but I'll be keeping people updated with trades in the Discord. Link is in the bio. If you want premium VIP status to get these trades, then join the Discord. It's Rob at Stargate. Friend request me and ask for premium. So now let's go back into that article, because if we go down here, rather than embarking on a wholesale rebuild of existing capital markets infrastructure, financial institutions are increasingly collaborating with innovative Web3 technology platforms like Chainlink to explore how capabilities can be embedded into their existing systems where possible to accelerate the real-world impact of blockchain technology in the global financial system. Our exploration in this space started with our collaborative work with Chainlink as part of Swift's Interoperability project. Okay, so that kind of goes in line with the next article, but we'll get back to that. As a premier financial market infrastructure provider, DTCC automates and standardizes the processing of financial transactions, mitigating risks, increasing transparency, enhancing performance, and driving efficiency for thousands of broker-dealers, custodian banks, and asset managers around the world. If we go down, Swift's project explored standardization and blockchain interoperability by showcasing how financial institutions and FMIs can utilize their existing Swift connection in combination with Chainlink to instruct the transfer of tokenized assets across public and private blockchains. Chainlink CCIP was used on the backend by Swift to facilitate secure cross-chain messaging and token transfers, while DTCC served as a token issuer and central security depository. More specifically, DTCC minted and issued bond tokens compatible with Chainlink's CCIP and distributed them to Swift's designated test wallets. So there we go. And this is the process, how they did it. And then unlocking capital markets interoperability. In recent years, it has become increasingly clear that FMIs like DTCC can play key roles in delivering the robust connectivity to and across blockchains. And following the successful collaboration on the Swift project, DTCC has begun work with Chainlink to explore additional opportunities for blockchain technologies within capital markets. Absolutely massive. So Chainlink is going to be added to the long-term list because what they're doing and the problem that they're solving is absolutely huge. And look at the players they're dealing with, right? So now let's go into Swift, because successful blockchain experiments unlock potential of tokenization. So if we go down here, we partner with more than a dozen financial institutions and market infrastructures to demonstrate how our network can be used to transfer tokenized assets across multiple public and private blockchains. So this is how they did it. It goes into it, a single point of access. It talks about who was involved. A lot of big names here, a lot of names tied up with Ripple as well too. But they talked about how Chainlink's CCIP enabled complete interoperability between the source and destination blockchains. So they've been working with Chainlink on that. Then if we go to this is fresh to a couple days ago. Swift advances in interconnecting central bank digital currencies with latest testing phase. So Swift, the global financial messaging service, is steering ahead in its mission to bolster the interoperability of CBDCs by launching a groundbreaking beta solution. Currently under evaluation by 3 central banks, additionally over 30 financial entities have engaged in exploring the extensive applications of the solution through a newly introduced sandbox. So the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, the National Bank of Kazakhstan, are among the central bank institutions integrating Swift's innovative CBDC connector solution with their infrastructural frameworks for in-depth testing. So they showcase the clear potential and value of its platform. And if we go down here, in parallel development, Swift has kickstarted the second phase of sandbox testing, ushering in a large assembly of over 30 preeminent institutions to delve into a plethora of use cases encompassing trigger-based payments for digital platforms and liquidity-saving mechanisms. So there we go. Massive stuff going on behind the scenes. And then if we go into the next thing, it was the International Chamber of Commerce. They had a landmark agreement paving the way for coordinated legal reforms in G20 countries that are yet to align with the United Nations Commission on International Trade Law. This XRP trade's panned out pretty well right now, but let's keep going. So this was groundbreaking because we always said it was going to happen on an international level, and they're establishing a globally harmonized digital trade environment. And we're going to see going in depth into this one in another video because there's a lot of stuff, but you can see the standards toolkit for cross-border paperless trade, ICC Digital Standards Initiative, resolve key challenges facing trade digitalization efforts, including, and then it goes into it. And then it was, I believe they did a universal letter of credit. So it was universal digital trade, ICC. I'll have to find it, but it was somewhere here. We're going to say that for a deep dive because there was a lot of stuff that kind of resulted from this. So we'll save that. But as you can see, the standardization, the harmonization of digital trade and trade across borders is happening as we speak. So globally harmonized digital trade environment. And this is what we need. You need a harmonized approach when it comes to crypto and comes to digital trade across borders because it's a global thing. It's not just reliant on one country. And then this was the Swift collaborative CBDC experiments entering exciting new phase. We just covered that. And then we know about Project P.O.C. Covered this in yesterday's newsletter with the B.I.S. A lot of stuff in here as well, too. If you haven't seen that video, watch it from yesterday. And then this was breaking news as well a couple of days ago. Project ACCELERATOR, Israel and Hong Kong finalized retail CBDC testing, focusing on privacy and inclusivity. Israel and Hong Kong have recently finalized their central bank digital currency pilot project, Project ACCELERATOR, highlighting the significant emphasis placed on privacy and inclusivity. During the pilot project, both nations collaborated to explore the practical implications of CBDC in a retail sector. They utilized DLT to investigate various aspects of CBDC, such as promoting financial inclusivity and preserving the privacy of transactions. So leveraging DLT, testing the waters of retail CBDC and looking ahead. Let's cover that. So as various nations continue to explore the potential of CBDCs, the focus remains on finding ways to ensuring privacy and inclusivity in digital currency transactions. The successful completion of this pilot project between Hong Kong and Israel may very well serve as a blueprint for other nations as they navigate the complex landscape of introducing CBDCs into their financial ecosystems. While the pilot project has brought forward vital insights into the potential applications of CBDCs in retail, it also underlines the necessity for a carefully thought out approach to ensure that digital currencies are both secure and inclusive, fostering a financial environment that is prepared for the future of digital transactions. All right, so now let's go to the next thing. Then we got Hedera unveils Stablecoin Studio at Token 2049. So they introduced Stablecoin Studio, an end-to-end solution for Web3 platforms and institutions. In a groundbreaking presentation at the prestigious Token 2049 event, they took the stage to unveil an innovative solution that promises to reshape the landscape of the crypto industry, focus on the remarkable Stablecoin Studio, an end-to-end solution to revolutionize the world of Web3 platforms, financial institutions, issuers, and payment providers. Massive, HBAR, XRP, XLM, the ones that are the infrastructure to enabling and the issuance of stablecoins and offering these end-to-end solutions are going to be the ones that soak up a lot of value because, you know, their use case, their market potential, the market total addressable market of these coins are massive. And that's what we teach in our educational programs on stargate-ventures.com. We cover that in Agartha. That's our first kind of course video, jam-packed with a bunch of fundamental understandings of how to analyze these coins. And, you know, HBAR checks the box, XLM checks the box, XRP, Chainlink checks the box. So if you haven't already gone to our website, stargate-ventures.com, the link will be in the bio here, you got to check out these educational courses. And you know what? You should get into the Opportunity of Crypto Accelerator course. It's absolutely free. There's nothing to lose, but it will be definitely a lot of value and education. And then if you wanted to tap into more, you know, we have a bunch more educational course videos on our website, but checks the box, Hedera. That's massive. Then if we go to this article, we got Dutch Bank to delve into crypto custody, tokenization with Taurus. Dutch Bank will use Taurus custody and tokenization technology to manage cryptocurrencies, tokenized assets, and digital assets. We're having these big players step in. You know, this is massive, and we're at the precipice and the inflection point of mainstream adoption of blockchain and tokenization. So IOTA has big crypto leagues, again, with series of network boosting plans. So that's why IOTA has been ripping the past month, definitely, because they're looking to, over the coming months, improve scalability and other features. They're launching like IOTA 2.0. So IOTA definitely on the radar as well. They're covering the Internet of Things, just like I was just saying in Agartha, and how we look at these tokens. IOTA checks the box. So then we got SEC demands more cooperation from Binance and document discovery. There's still drama going on with Binance. A lot of executives leaving still, and then you're seeing some documents being kind of unsealed and stuff. So Binance definitely eyeing out that big short still. And then, Pendle definitely on the radar. I'm going to cover that for a deep dive gem undercover, because Pendle, I think, has legs here for this next bull run. And this kind of wraps it up. So this is Michael Saylor. To understand Bitcoin, you must first understand money. And that's how we set up our courses. Like if you go into Agartha, and that this is in the Opportunity of Crypto Accelerator course as well too. I'll leave a link for it in the bio. Under mission 1, you know, right off the jump, you can't understand where we're headed or the value of crypto unless you understand where we were before and where we're at now. And we cover the history of money, because you can't, you know, understand the opportunity of crypto without understanding the history of money. So I love when I see things like this, because it's just a validation as far as, you know, how we set up our course programs makes sense in the grand scheme of understanding what market we're in and maintaining the course. Because if you don't have conviction in crypto, it's a wild ride. It's a roller coaster. You won't last. So getting that conviction through education is definitely a necessity. So that's going to be it, guys. Link is in the bio. Come join the Discord. Say what up. If you want access to VIP, let me know. It's Rob at Stargate. Send me a friend request, as well as jump into that Opportunity of Crypto Accelerator course. It's absolutely free. I'll put the link in the bio for that, and you'll get a ton of information and knowledge from that. There's about like 15 videos in there, all fire. So I'll see you guys in the Discord, and I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.